I live in a very different city. This city is divided into two sides. We have the poor side and also the rich side. On this side, the people are very rich, while on this side all of us are very poor. But we're fighting to get more money by running in foot races, or better saying, running in marathons. But now I'm arriving here to say that I'm ready to go to one more marathon. Literally, I want to go in this one. I don't care if I'm going to lose or if I'm going to win. He said, the way you're right now, you're going to lose. I've already lost more than 100 races, so I don't care if I'm going to lose or if I'm going to win. So he understood that, and now he's coming back here because he's going to call this guy to run against me. But I want to discover the secrets that this guy hides to finally defeat him in the race. I don't want to live in these houses anymore that are simply terrible. I have to share them with these two guys. And one day I sleep here, on the second day I sleep in this box, and on the third day I sleep in this giant house. It may look cool, but it's very boring. I want to finally become rich here in Brookhaven and have a house like this one. He said, I'm not going to run against him again. He's really bad. I didn't expect him to say something like that. He finally realized that, actually, I'm not here to win the races. But now the soldier is arriving here, and he's got terrible news to deliver to me. He said, a guy accepted to do the race, but it wasn't this guy back here. I wonder who this person is. Okay, we're ready to start the race. I'm running against a guy who's very rich, who's going to start the race at any moment, and I'm sure I'm going to defeat you because I'm faster than you. Well, the signal is red, so let's wait for the start to finally begin. And he's even laughing at me because he thinks he's going to win. Dude, that's not what's going to happen. This time I'm finally going to win. And now the signal turned green. Okay, this started, but I'm very slow because I'm not used to running a lot. We have to arrive here at the end, exactly at the horse stable. But the way I am, maybe I'm going to lose to him. And now I'm starting to sweat a lot. I'm not going to be able to run and defeat him. Seriously, I'm very tired. But now he slipped on something. Okay, I don't know what he fell on. He slipped on something on the road. But now I'm finally going to finish the race. I'm officially the winner. For the first time in my life, I ended up winning something. Amazingly, it's the first time I won this. But I don't know what happened to you. Dude, are you by any chance okay? It looks like not, because even the soldier arrived here. He's coming to rescue this guy, so much that now he's being carried, and he's being taken in the police car. But dude, just tell me one thing. Now that I won this, where am I going? He said, if you win 2 more races, you'll advance houses. Wait, I have to win 3 races? But that's almost impossible. And now he left here. Everything that happened here was bizarre. Now I'm coming back here. I'm very sad. I can't believe that I'll have to win 3 races. But I'm not going to train now because I'm really tired. But now this guy stood up here. He's the most likely guy to level up. He said, why are you sad? You won once. I'm sad because I won, but I found out that I have to win 2 more times to finally advance houses, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But I want to know one thing. How many times do you still have to win for you to advance to this other neighborhood? And he said, 1. Okay, there's only 1 victory left for him to advance to level 2 here in Brookhaven. And level 2 is simply amazing. You'll already be able to get incredible things like a house, and also several other benefits that are totally secret. Now it's nighttime, so we're sleeping here. My friend is sleeping right in this box, and I'm sleeping in my box while this guy is sleeping here. But a guy appeared right there. I don't know what he's doing, but he's coming in my direction. What could have happened? Okay, I got up here. Tell me what you want. He said, I'm going to defeat you since you hit my friend. This is all a lie. I didn't hit your friend, but he ignored that and now went back to his house. Seriously, what he did was simply bizarre. He came here where I live, and the moment the soldier was distracted, almost sleeping, I'm very scared of what's happening because maybe this guy is going to make me lose everything. Now we're on another day, and we're training a lot, but this guy stood up. He said, follow me. Let's buy clothes for you. Okay, let's go. This will be very important. Now he's coming down here in a different way, and he's going to help me buy clothes, which is very good because I really need it. The way I am, I'm really ugly. Okay, I arrived here, and it looks like he already has clothes for me. Okay, I picked up this box. Okay, I'm like this. I think I'm ready to do some races. Seriously, this is amazing, but he's coming out here. Dude, what are we going to do now? He said, let's train. I'm going to count the time you take to run. Okay, that works. This is going to be amazing because this way, I'll finally be able to improve. Okay, initially I have to leave here. I have to arrive right here at the end, which is very far, but this is actually very close. I'm ready to start this. Then he grabbed this sign and started. Okay, I'm coming here, and now I finally managed to finish the race. I did very well. I'm sure I did very well. But now he came to talk to me. He said, when you start running, you start very slow. Okay, just tell me how I can fix that. I just want to run very fast right at the beginning. Tell me how I can do that. Okay, now a few hours have passed, and we're still training. I'm ready to start this. Then he grabbed that sign and started. So I'm coming here in the front running. I started very fast. He's seeing the time I took. For sure I did very well. He's writing that down. He said, you were great. You're taking the same time as the professionals. This is simply amazing. So now we're going back home, especially because it's raining a lot, so we have to go back to our house. Wait, but what is this guy doing here? He's coming out of nowhere, but he's not running against anyone, so I don't know what he's doing here. Actually, he's arriving here in the mall. I don't know what he does here to have so much security inside here. There's even radars that detect when you enter inside here. I have to discover what's happening. From what it looks like, he's right there, but I can't see what room he's in. Wait, he's going right there in the front. So I'm coming here too, but there are no windows in this part. I'll only be able to discover what he's doing if I go inside there. So I'm coming here very carefully. I hope the soldier doesn't notice that I'm here. Okay, now I'm going to have to go up here. And here there's a gym. I can't believe they have all this. And now it looks like he's running. They literally have a gym that's perfect to train for the races. I had no idea that they they had this. But now another guy is arriving here. Okay, I have to hide. Now this guy is also coming here to train, which is simply bizarre. They train here using these treadmills that are definitely much better. I have to tell everyone what's really happening here, because this is scary. But now the soldier is arriving here. He received the notification that maybe there's an imposter here in the mall. And now he arrived here. Okay, I'm coming back here to hide exactly in this part here. He will hardly see me. But now he's going up here to check who is here. These two guys are here running. He said, "Did you see anyone who wasn't supposed to be here?" The two are looking here, and it looks like both said no. Luckily they didn't see me here, which is really very good. But the soldier is coming here, and he's checking all the rooms. Okay, this is terrible. If he checks all the rooms, at some point he's going to notice that I'm here, especially because I'm very close to him. He's coming here to see if there's someone in this room, but this guy is calling him, and luckily he turned around, and now he's coming here to see what ended up happening. From what it looks like, he needs help, so he's coming here, and the soldier is helping him lift these weights that are definitely very heavy. This is the perfect chance for me to get out of here. I'm going to have to go down here running, and now I finally escaped from here, and they didn't even notice that. Okay, now I have to go back home. I don't know if I should tell them what's happening. He said, "You look scared. What happened?" I discovered things that I shouldn't have discovered, but I have a bigger question. Where's that guy that used to train with us? He simply disappeared, but he's looking back here, and he's pointing right here in the front. Wait, he advanced to level 2. Dude, I can't believe he did that, but this is really good. Now he's finally arriving here in his new house, which is definitely a great house. One day I'll be like him, and I'll also advance to an amazing new house. But now he brought me this box. Look, thank you so much for the gift. And now I'm like this. I'm very similar to him. I think this way I'm going to have a chance to win. And even he agrees with that. So he left here, and now he's going back to his mansion. It's very cool to see that he finally advanced levels. And now even the soldier is coming back here because he has to guard the border. Okay, I'm coming back here to avoid problems. So he parked his car, and he's again coming here to guard the border. But even while being in the rain, I want to do one more race, because I'm very confident that I'm going to win this. I'm really prepared. He said, "Okay, but if you lose this, you'll have to restart everything." I'm ready to lose everything if that means I can advance a level. Then he came back here. He just opened the gate, and now he arrived there. I'm training a little more. Even this friend of mine is already sleeping here. Today is the day I'm going to sleep in this house. Now the player appeared there, and it's that same guy from before. But now he's much stronger. I don't know how he got so strong. But now I really have to defeat him. I'm definitely ready to win this, even if he's much stronger than me. I'm training to start the match, but he's not even training. Now he's looking at me. He said, "I know that I'm going to win this. I'm sure that I'm going to win this because I'm prepared." And now even the soldier is here because this is definitely a very special match. And now it started. So I'm coming here in the front, but we're both tied. We're literally running at the same level, which can be very bad because this means that we're on the same level. And the first one of us that gets a little more tired will be the person who will lose. But he's a little more in front of me. Dude, I'm almost there. But I finally ended up winning this. I was the winner. This happened because he got a little tired. Dude, you really lost to me. He's very tired. I don't know what happened, but I'm feeling a little dizzy. And now I just fell to the ground. I don't know what just happened to me, but luckily the soldier is already coming here. I really don't know what happened. A few hours have passed. I'm in the hospital. I don't know what happened to me, but luckily this doctor is taking care of me. And from what I'm seeing, I suffered a very heavy accident. He said, "You can't run for a week anymore. Otherwise you'll never be able to walk again." Wait, this can't happen. I really need to run because this is my job. I'm almost leveling up, but it looks like he just left here, and he just arrived with this green drink. I don't know what this is, but this thing even glows, which makes this very weird. He said, "Drink this only when you need to run a lot. This will protect you so that you won't have more problems." So if one day I need to run a lot, and that's the most important race of my life, and then I drink this thing, will I continue walking normally? And it looks like he said yes. Won't I lose the movement in my legs? And he also said yes. Okay, this green liquid will be very important because it can literally save me if I need to run an emergency race. But this guy was waiting for me here. "Look, I don't like you because you spoke badly about me, but I'm going to follow him. There must be some reason why he came here. Look, obviously I can't enter inside there because this place is forbidden for me." So he came back here. He said, "You can enter. You have to defeat my enemy, but I want to know who your enemy is." Now he's going up there, and he didn't want to answer me. Okay, that's fine. At least I just arrived here. But I can't run. Literally, I'm feeling bad. I can only run if I drink this green liquid, but I'll only drink this in the most important race of all. For now, I'm lifting some weights. Now a few hours have passed, and this guy is coming here in the races, but he grabbed his clothes and his old hat. I don't know how he got that back, even because I had lost that. He said, "I see that you don't want my gifts anymore." Dude, that's not what happened. They literally lied to you. But now he's running there in the front. This guy noticed that, and now he just left here. From what I understood, the two are mad at each other. It looks like this guy is the enemy he wants me to defeat. Okay, this is bizarre. But now I'm leaving here, and I'm going a little slow to avoid hurting myself even more. Luckily, there's a car here that's exactly this guy's vehicle. Okay, let's go. Take me to my house because I want to train a little more to finally level up. But there's a problem. I don't know which house I'm going to get because all the houses are already occupied. So I really don't know which will be my house. But he brought me here. Look, thank you so much. You really helped me a lot. And this friend of mine is right here. And you can see that he's getting a lot better. He finally started to improve. He said, "I'll be your trainer." I think you don't know what happened, right? It looks like he doesn't know. During this week, I can only run if I drink this liquid because otherwise I can have very big problems problems. I'll only drink this liquid in the most important race of all. He understood that. He said, but we can buy new clothes for you, right? Yes, we can definitely do that. Now he's choosing some clothes. I wonder what he's going to choose. I hope they're good clothes. So now he brought me this. Okay, I grabbed this. Dude, but these clothes are for car race runners. I don't think that makes much sense. He said, it's to show everyone that you're fast like a car. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm really very fast. But now a few hours have passed, and we're both having dinner here. I'm sure I'm going to defeat this guy. But there's a problem. We were once friends. We literally used to be friends. And now we're going to have to compete to see which one of us is better. And he still thinks I'm his enemy just because I lost my clothes, which were basically a gift from him. But he doesn't even care about that. Okay, I'm going back home. And now he's the one who's going to sleep in this house. It must be very good to sleep there. But now I'm coming here to this other box because I'm going to sleep here tonight. But now a guy just arrived here, and it looks like he's also going to sleep. I honestly never saw him before. He's sleeping here. Now he's also competing to try to go to level 2. Now it's morning. We're training here. These two guys are also training. But I don't know why you want so much for me to win this. He really wants revenge for everything that happened, even if the revenge is very small, because it's just one victory. I don't think winning this will be a very big revenge. He said it will be. You still don't know why, but it will be the greatest revenge of all. I hope one day I understand this, because for now I have no idea what you're talking about. We're doing one more training. So he grabbed this sign, and we're testing my reaction time. The faster I react to the start of the match, the better my results will be. And it started, so I'm coming here running. Okay, this start wasn't very good. We tested this once. We're testing this again. And we tested this once more. My reaction time is perfect. As soon as he changes the sign, I start running here in the front. But now that I'm really good, I just want to know one thing. What am I going to make this guy lose as soon as I defeat him? That's all I want to know, because I used to be his friend. He said he won't go to level 3 if he loses once, because he has to win 3 times. Wait, what are you talking about? On the right side we have level 1, on the left side we have level 2. But where is level 3? But he didn't answer, and left here. I want to know where level 3 is. Now we're on another day. I'm eating this apple to have energy to simply win this race. But I'll also have to drink the green liquid because there are only a few days left for me to be healed. But for now I have to drink this. I think I really don't have a choice. I'll have to drink this thing. So now I'm drinking it here, and now I'm prepared to really win this race. Then the soldier ended up arriving here. I'm coming here in the car because this will be the most important race of all. And now I'm being taken here to the race. I really hope I win this because everyone is cheering for me. Perfect. He brought me here, and you can see that there are 2 players who want me to win this. I have to win this to prove to all of them that I'm the best of all. But now my opponent just arrived, and he didn't say anything to me. The soldier arrived here in the front, and he's coming here with this sign. I need to have the best reaction time possible. As soon as he changes his sign, I have to start running. Then it started. I'm coming here. Luckily, he stayed a little behind. But really, it's just a little. We're almost tied. But now he stopped. Wait, why didn't you finish this? He literally let me finish the race. He said, you deserve to go to level 2. I can wait a little longer to go to level 3. I can't believe you did that, but this is really very good for me. A few days have passed. I'm training here. Now I live in this amazing house. I'm training to go to level 3. But until today, I don't know where level 3 is going to be. I'm very confused about this. But now a helicopter is arriving in the city. I don't know what it's doing here. But now it landed here exactly in this part. And now all of them are coming here. I don't know what's happening and why they're coming here. But I think this must be level 3. That's why all of them arrived here. Okay, I also have to go in this. So now I'm arriving right here. Now they closed this door. And we're literally flying. And we're arriving at level 3. Everything was normal here in Brookhaven until one day the military arrived in the city, and when they arrived here, all of us thought that something very important had happened. But then the soldier came down here to say something very important. He said, from today on, the color red is forbidden on cars, houses, and clothes. Everyone here ended up very confused, and even went back to their houses, and today it has literally been one day since the day the military arrived in the city. Since then, nothing has happened to us, but now they are in this prison. I think we will never be punished for having red houses and cars. All of this was probably just a joke, but now they are coming down here to say something. I really wonder what he's going to say this time, because last time the things he said didn't go very well. He said, first we are going to remove everything that's red from the city, then we are going to remove it from the houses, and then from the cars. You can see that this guy got very scared. I'm also very confused about this. They are making a lot of announcements, but they are not doing anything. So he went back in that car, and now he's coming down here. I wonder if they are really going to be able to destroy the city, because in the city there are a lot of red things. It will be almost impossible to destroy everything. But now he arrived right here, and this soldier left here holding this hammer. Wait, is it serious that you are going to destroy everything? Dude, this simply can't happen. They are really going to destroy everything here in the city just because they hate the color red. Now a few months have passed, and we are finally going back home. It took a long time, but I finally arrived here, and now I'm going to park this boat. Perfect. I managed to do it. This was one of the best trips of all. We visited Paris and much more. He said, what a lie. We went to the neighboring islands. Yeah, maybe you are right, but now we have to go back home to see everything that has changed. Something must have changed. Actually, I hope nothing has changed. and I also hope that the military has left the city. But now I'm coming back here in the car, and let's go home. But from here I can already see the color red. There is literally the color red right in front. So what the military tried to do in the city didn't work. Wait, but here there is also destruction. I don't know what happened here. I also wonder what happened here in the city. You can see that there's destruction up front. Seriously, what could have happened here in the city? This is simply scary. Now he arrived here to see this, and he got so scared that he just fell to the ground. This is terrible. Literally, he's fallen here, and I can see that the entire city is being destroyed. Even he's coming here to see this. Dude, could it have been the military that did this? A big part of the color red has simply disappeared. There isn't much red color around the city. There are some places that still have the color red there because they probably haven't had time to remove it yet. But you can see that my friend is very scared. Now the military is coming down here once again, and they have something to say. Okay, even I want to see what he's going to say. So for that, I'm going up here, and I'm going to record this so that the whole world can see it. Everyone has to see the absurd things that are happening. He said, we are going to punish one person per day who didn't obey our rules. Wait, but I was far from home. Literally, I was traveling, and I didn't have time to change my house, and also my car. I don't think it's fair for them to destroy everything that I have just because I was traveling, but they are leaving, and they are arriving right at this house. Okay, and the person who lives here will probably suffer the consequences of having disobeyed. Now he just appeared here, and he's holding this sign that literally has the color red. Meanwhile, this soldier arrived here and is literally shooting at this car. Dude, I can't believe you did this. He completely destroyed his car. I'm recording all of this. From what it looks like, he saw that I'm here. Okay, this is definitely going to be my end. Then he came closer. Look, the whole world is seeing this. Then he lowered that weapon. Look, it was very good that you did that. Luckily, I still have this camera that can help me survive, because the whole world is going to see this. This guy is still protesting. He said, if you don't change your house by tomorrow, you will be arrested. Then this soldier is coming back here in his car, and another soldier also came back here. From what it looks like, they are going to leave after simply scaring everyone. Seriously, they are bizarre, because even though they forbid the color red, they still use that red color on this part of the car, on the siren, or even on the signs. Then he just arrived here. Wait, but what happened up here? Several things here are literally censored. Those things were probably red. So the military is really removing the color red from their own military base, which is simply scary. Well, this friend of mine went back to his house. He's going there to remove all the red color. The first thing he's doing is coming here to remove these drawings. Then he grabbed this thing, and he's going to remove these drawings, which is very sad, because I know he likes these drawings. So seeing him remove this is very sad, but I have to talk to the owner of this house for him to remove the red color and even change it to blue. So I'm arriving right here. Dude, I need to talk to you. Then he arrived here holding this weapon. Wait, I'm a good person. Then he dropped it. He said, I'm not going to change, and you should worry about your house. Okay, you may be right. My house is completely red, and my car is also red, but I still think you should change your house. And he picked up this sign. Okay, he really wants to protest, but I'm going to take care of the things that I can take care of, and I'm coming here to change the color of my house and also of my car. Now a few hours have passed, and since then I was changing the color of my car, and now it looks like this. It really looks amazing, but now I have to change the color of my house. But there is certainly a problem, because I took 8 hours to change the color of my car. According to my calculations, I'm going to take about 20 hours to change the color of my house, and in 20 hours someone is going to receive a punishment here in the city. This friend of mine is also removing his drawings. There were 4 drawings, and now there are only 2. Perfect, he removed that, and now he arrived here to remove this other drawing. Wait, you don't need to do this. Literally, this is not necessary. Then he's looking back here. Now he understood that. Then he's going back inside his house. I'm going to finish changing the color of my house tomorrow. Now I'm going to sleep. Now a few hours have passed. The military is already coming down here. This is terrible. I slept more than normal, and now he's arriving here at this house to check if he changed the color. Well, he's looking at the entire house, and literally the house is still red. There are many red details here in his house, and now he left here with this sign. He really is not going to obey what the military says. Then this soldier arrived here, and this guy is being arrested. Dude, it's very weird that he's being arrested just because he likes the color red. What they did here was bizarre, but now this soldier is coming inside his house, and he grabbed this chainsaw. Wait, what are you doing? Now he's arriving right at this part, and he's destroying everything here in the house. Seriously, I can't believe he's doing this. He's literally destroying the entire house. So now he just left here. He's leaving the house as if nothing serious had happened. Seriously, this house is being literally destroyed, and now it's even catching on fire. I can't believe I'm seeing all of this happen. I'm watching a neighbor's house being destroyed. I just don't know how he did this so fast. Now he left here, and he's coming here to the prison to probably arrest this guy. I'm sure that's what's going to happen, and he's being arrested there. What's happening to him is bizarre. He was arrested unfairly, and he's going to stay here in jail for a long time, just because the military doesn't want the color red. This friend of mine left his house. He got so scared that he ended up falling to the ground. Okay, I think I understand why he's so scared. This house is being completely destroyed. I don't know how the soldier managed to destroy all of this just by breaking some specific parts of the house. And now even this friend of mine arrived here. He said gas started leaking in the house. He did this on purpose to blow up the house. And you can see that his house was completely destroyed. Everything that happened there was bizarre. Several hours have passed, and I was changing the color of my house. But there's a weird guy watching me. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's watching me all day. And now he's running over here, and he grabbed this gun. He said, give me that paint right now. Wait, I can't hand this over. I'm using using this to change the color of my house, but he simply has a gun and he's pointing it in my direction. Okay, I handed it over to him and now he just ran out of here. I can't believe they stole this from my house. Now I won't be able to change the color of my house because that was the only paint I had. Now it's another day, and you can see that the city was cleaned, and I fell asleep watching TV. Wait, but what is this that's showing on TV? Literally, this is my house. He said, this is the next house that will be destroyed by the military. Wait, this can't be true. Yesterday they stole my paint that I was using to change the color of my house, and even so, the military is coming down here, because they are probably going to arrest me, and now there's already a soldier here. Look, I just arrived, but I have an explanation for why I couldn't change the color of my house. Literally last night the blue paint was stolen. Then he came closer. He said, so you're saying we shouldn't destroy your house because you were prevented from changing the color of the house? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. The blue paint was stolen, and even so he's calling me up here. They didn't believe what I said. Now I'm being arrested here in their car, and I will be taken to prison. Seriously, this is unfair. I don't deserve to be arrested, especially because I tried to obey them, but now I'm being taken down here. I don't know what's happening. They brought me here to the city hall because, from what it looks like, there will be my trial. Then I just arrived here, and this soldier came to explain what was happening, so that the judge would understand that my paint was basically stolen. A lot of time passed here in Brookhaven, and now it's my turn to speak. Then I arrived here. Look, I'm innocent. Last night I went to change the color of my house until a guy showed up out of nowhere and literally he stole the paint. Because of that, I didn't change the color of the house to blue. He said, okay, you have one day to find this guy and we will forgive you forever. Okay, this is going to be very difficult. Now I was finally released. Look, thank you very much, but I will find this guy. But I really need help because alone I won't be able to arrest this guy. From what it looks like, he doesn't want to help. And now even this other soldier is leaving here. They don't want to help me at all. They want me to suffer the consequences of not obeying their rules. And now they are going back here to the prison. Seriously, they are bizarre. To this day I still don't know the reason why they banned the color red. Now I just got back home. Somehow, I have to figure out where this criminal is. So I'm watching the cameras of the entire city, but it's going to be very difficult to find him. Wait, but there is a completely blue car arriving here, and this color looks a lot like the paint I was holding before. It was the same shade of blue, and it looks like he arrived right here in front, and again he's coming here armed. Okay, I closed this door, and now I locked it. I'm not going to let you come here. He really wants to get in here, but you really are not going to be able to. And now he went back to his car. He's bizarre. I'm going to follow this guy, and I'm going to arrest him, since the military doesn't want to help me. So now I'm coming up front here, and he's right there. But now I activated the car's turbo. You are definitely not going to be able to escape. Even if you try, you won't be able to, because I'm very fast. Seriously, I'm not going to let you escape. Now I'm passing by here again, and I hit his car, and now his car broke down. And now he just left here, and he simply just fell to the ground. Okay, I'm arriving here, and now I'm literally calling the military, because I'm sure that he's pretending that he's sick. Seriously, he's definitely lying. And now he got up. He's holding this gun. He's pointing it in my direction. He said, you are a traitor. Now the military is finally coming here, and they are officially going to arrest him. Then he got out of the car, and this guy got so scared that he raised his hands. He really is going to jail, and I will be cleared of everything. This is going to be simply incredible. Then he got into the car, and he came back here as well. This other soldier also just came back here. Because of this criminal, I will be cleared, and I will be forgiven for what happened. But now I'm going back home because it's starting to get dark. It's starting to get very late, and now I'm going to leave my car right here, and it looks like there is a house being built here because Bob is literally building a new house. But now I'm sleeping here. Now we are on another day, and today my trial is going to happen. I want to prove to everyone that I'm innocent, so I'm already coming here to prove to them that I'm obeying everything the military asks. I know this looks very bad, but it's the only choice I had. I can't disobey them, otherwise they can literally arrest me. So now I just arrived up here, and this guy is also here. Okay, I'm waiting for the trial to happen, and after many hours, this guy explained everything he had to say. He said, I only stole it because I wanted to change the color of my car to blue. Then he took the hammer of truth, and he hit it here on the table. He said, from today on, the color red will be allowed in the city. These rules are absurd, and now even the soldier ended up getting scared. This other soldier is also coming up here, and now he's laughing here. Seriously, I don't know why both of them are laughing. They probably have a plan B, and if this really is true, this is terrible, because then we won't know what their plan will be. We literally have no idea what they are going to do. The only thing I know is that they are coming up here. Judge, I have something to say. Now the military has to leave the city. They can't stay here anymore at all, because the rules they made were simply bizarre. He said, I forbade them from enforcing these rules, but what if they start secretly disobeying the rules that you put in place? Then he stood up, and it looks like he simply doesn't care. I'm watching the military base, and he arrived right here, and he's parking the military car in here. I wonder what is really happening, and now he arrived here to pick up this other soldier who went in here. I don't know what their plan is, but now we are finally on another day, and now I'm going to have to go there to get food. I have to get food right in this part, and for now only my friend is here, so I'm coming up front here, and they built a new house, and the owner of this house is also coming here. But now I arrived right in this line because I'm very hungry. And this guy is also here. This soldier took this box, and now he arrived here, and handed it to my friend, and now he just left here. Now it's my turn to get this food. I really want some food. He said, leave now. You are not welcome here. Wait, it's not fair for me to go without food just because you are mad at me. And now this soldier is looking here. Dude, I'm not going to leave here until I get my food. And now he got more serious. He said, you are arrested for disobeying our orders. Are you talking about the order to leave here? I can't just leave. I really need to have lunch. Even so, I'm being arrested here. Seriously, what is happening is bizarre. Now I'm being taken here to the prison. Literally, I'm being taken inside here. I didn't want to go to jail, but unfortunately that's what happened. It's very unfair everything that is happening, and now I'm the only prisoner in the prison. There is a soldier watching me all day, which prevents me from leaving here. I don't even know where the guy who was arrested for disobeying the military is, but now I'm coming here to the gym, and simply the places where you fight were changed from red to green. Seriously, this is simply bizarre. Wait, but who is this person? There is literally a person back here. I think I have never seen you before. So now he came closer. He said, I'm the guy who was arrested, and then the house was destroyed. Okay, you changed a lot. Now his hair is very short. I just wanted to understand why the military is storing the cars in here. Seriously, this simply makes no sense. He said, they are going to escape. We have to stop them. Dude, how are we going to stop them from leaving if there is a soldier who stays here all day? Wait, it looks like he left from there, and now he's coming here very carefully, and he's simply leaving here from the prison, and he grabbed a gun. Okay, I'm also going to grab this. I'm simply going to follow this guy, because it looks like he knows what he's doing. Okay, we are watching here. The military is in the helicopter. This soldier arrived right here. He's going to fly this helicopter. Now all that's left is for him to close this door. Then he's looking here, but he arrived right here, and now the soldier raised his hands. They are going to jail for everything they did. Now I'm coming up behind here, and I'm going to arrest the pilot. He said, why is it taking so long to close the door? Okay, I'm arriving here very carefully, and now you are also under arrest, and he even raised his hands. Now a few hours have passed, and this guy is arrested. This police officer also arrived here, and arrested this guy in here. They are going to stay in jail for a long time for everything they did to the city. What they did doesn't even make sense. Wait, but I'm going to open this door, and I want you to tell me why you banned the color red in the city. He said, it's because red is very aggressive. I wanted everything to be blue. Wait, that's the reason? This is the most bizarre reason of all. It would have been better if he hadn't even told me that. I work using the tow truck here in Brookhaven. Normally, I have to arrive at very different places to finally pick up my clients' cars. So I just arrived here, and this soldier is coming to talk to me. They must check if I'm a good person, or if I'm coming here to smuggle cars. But I have this notebook, so take it. This proves that I'm an honest worker. So now he understood that, and he went back there to open the border. And finally, I'm going to be able to pass. Look, this is really very good. Now I'm coming up front here, because there's a car that's destroyed up front here. I'm going to have to pick it up to take it back to the city. So now I'm going to have to turn my car this way to properly pick up his car. Perfect. I just arrived here, and your car is completely destroyed. I don't know what happened to your car, but I'm coming here to talk to him. He said, will you take my car back to the city? I still need to get there today. Dude, of course I'll do that. This is literally my job. So now I'm lowering this thing, and this way I'll be able to pick up your car. If you want, you can come back here in my car, because it's going to take a while. Now I'm going to have to pick up your car. Perfect. I'm picking it up here, and it really worked. Now I'm loading it, and I'm taking it back to the city. But one thing that happens, and that really bothers me, is that many people ask me to bring illegal cars to the city. I'll never do that in my life. This soldier trusts me, so he opened the border, and now I'm coming up front here. Really, we're both friends, and because of that he knows that I'm not a criminal. Dude, do you think it's good here already? This is literally a mechanic shop. It's probably here that you want me to bring your car, but he left here, and he's coming here to get his car. Okay, I'm lowering this car. Your car is really very destroyed, but he got up, and now he's modifying this car, and he went back inside here. Wait, are you serious that you just fixed your car? He could have done that back there. This means that I smuggled this car without knowing it, but now he went back there. What you did was simply bizarre. Seriously, I don't know how you did that, but he got closer. He said, if you want, we can keep smuggling cars like this. Dude, this is literally illegal. I can't keep doing this service because I can go to jail because of you. So he went back there, and now he went to the gas station. I don't know if I should report him to the police, because what he did was simply terrible. He made me commit a crime without me knowing that I was committing a crime. But now a few hours have passed, and now I'm making food, but I'm very mad about what happened. Today, I literally became a criminal, but now even this friend of mine is arriving here. I want to see what he has to say. He said, I received your message. You didn't commit a crime. I obviously committed a crime. I literally brought illegal cars to the city that probably didn't even have documentation. He said, it's not illegal to bring a car without documents to the city on a tow truck. Wait, are you serious? And apparently, he agreed. So that means I can keep doing this, because this literally isn't a crime. Now it's another day, and I'm ready to officially commit crimes that aren't crimes here in the city. That friend of mine helped me a lot, because now I know that what I'm doing isn't illegal. And now even this soldier is arriving here. It looks like some emergency happened up front here. And here, for those of you who don't know, there are these two radars. All over the city border there are these two radars. to prevent people from bringing illegal cars to the city. They detect that cars passed here, and several soldiers start chasing you just because you passed near these radars. It looks like this guy is eating food, and now he finally arrived here to open the border. And now I'm coming up front here because a guy had an accident. But apparently, the soldier is coming here, and he's coming here really fast. I wonder what happened that he arrived right here. But apparently, he wants to talk to me, and now he stopped my car. Okay, I stopped here, and he's pointing this gun at me. Dude, this is terrible. He thinks I committed a crime. Okay, I have my hands up. He said, you can't bring illegal things to the city, understood? Dude, I arrived here to help this guy who has this broken motorcycle. He's waiting for me here. That's all I'm doing. And now it looks like he finally understood that. I'd never commit a crime in the city. I obey all the laws, and disobey laws that don't exist. He didn't understand very well what I said, but now he went back to his car, and he's coming up front here to patrol the city. It's good that he goes to a distant place, so I'm arriving here to help this guy. I don't know how you broke this motorcycle. Seriously, I'd like to know what happened. There's literally a wheel missing, so he's looking here. He said, the wheel burst, and I need to go back to the city. Okay, it looks like this isn't illegal. It's literally allowed by law, and you can see that he's very confused. But dude, get in my car, because now I'm going to pick up your motorcycle. I just don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never towed a motorcycle before, but I'm sure I'll manage. Okay, maybe I'll have to drive this motorcycle. Dude, but it's really very broken, and it's also very hot. Now I brought this motorcycle back here. Okay, I managed to do this, and now I'm coming up front here with this motorcycle. Dude, it was very hard to pick up your motorcycle, so I'm going to charge a little more. And you can see that even here there are radars. These radars are very important for the soldiers, but they're very annoying for people like me, who work as tow truck drivers here in Brookhaven. But the soldier is seeing my car, and now he arrived right here to talk to me. He said, why is your car high in the front? Dude, my car is higher because that's literally how Brookhaven tow trucks work. If there's a very high load, it starts to get heavier, and it looks like this motorcycle is really very heavy. Seriously, I'm not committing any crime, but now he has to check this. So he climbed up here, and he's checking what's on this motorcycle. Apparently, there's nothing wrong. He simply couldn't find anything. So he finally went back to his car, and now he's coming up front here. He bothered me a lot because I stayed here for a good amount of time just standing still, and now I'm coming here to the mechanic to bring his motorcycle so it can be fixed right here. Dude, your motorcycle is very heavy. I wish you good luck, and I hope you manage to fix this motorcycle. Seriously, I don't know how he can still ride this motorcycle. So he finally ended up arriving here, and he's going to give me the money. Look, thank you very much. And now he went back to fix this motorcycle. Okay, I just received a call, and I'll have to help this guy again. And so I'm coming up front here, and he's exactly lost in the middle of nowhere. So I arrived here, and this guy has to let me pass. Seriously, I'm a good person. So really, he let me pass, and now I'm coming up front here to help this guy. And it looks like in this place there's a car on fire. Okay, I have to help him now because what's happening is horrible. I can't believe this happened to your car. Or did you do this on purpose? Seriously, I think you did this on purpose, and now he's just laughing here. Dude, you don't need to do this kind of thing. You can give me the car normally, without it being destroyed. He said, so do you accept working for me? You'll never be arrested for this. Yes, I accept working for you, because for sure this will be very good, since this literally isn't a crime. So he came back here in my car, and now I'm going to pick up his car to take it to the city. I don't know why you destroyed this car like this. For sure, this car is going to lose a lot of value just because you destroyed it. But now I'm picking it up, and everything is going to be fine. I'm trying to pick up this car, but it's very difficult. Look, by accident I flipped your car over. For sure, that's not very good. Now he's seeing what happened, and you can see that he really got very scared. Dude, this shouldn't have happened. Seriously, this was an accident. I'm sure that now I'm going to lose my job, and you can see that he got very angry. Calm down, this was an accident, and for sure I'll be able to fix this. But he grabbed this gun. He's really very angry with me. Luckily, this soldier arrived here, and now this guy is going to jail. So he dropped it and raised his hands. He said he's smuggling cars. Wait, all of this was his idea. He's the one who wanted to smuggle cars illegally. So this soldier is looking here, and apparently he's very disappointed with me. This was his idea, but I didn't end up accepting it. Literally, I didn't accept this at any moment, and now he's being arrested here in the military car. Seriously, this is the end of this guy, because he's going to jail there for a long time for all the crimes he committed. He literally threatened me, which is the most bizarre thing that's ever happened to me. Now a few hours have passed, I'm coming here again to pick up another car. Apparently, it's a Cybertruck that's in the middle of nowhere. I'm doing my normal job, and I'm not going to do illegal jobs anymore, but it looks like there's a criminal here. Dude, what are you doing here? But he grabbed this gun. He's literally armed. Wait, I raised my hands. I'm just a worker. He said, to make up for the guy you got arrested, you're going to smuggle cars with me. Okay, don't worry, I'll do this. I won't disobey you anymore. Now just pick it up and put this Cybertruck here on the tow truck. So he put this car right here. Seriously, this car is very big. So now he's coming back here in my car, and I'm officially towing this car. It's the first time I'm taking a Cybertruck to the city. I wonder what happened for it to be broken. Maybe the battery ran out, or maybe really nothing happened. But now I'm arriving here in the city, and it's better for you to remove that hat. So he removed it, and you're bald. You must be one of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my life. And look, I've I've already seen a lot of ugly people, but now the soldier arrived here. There are all the informations you need to know that I'm a good person. I'd never commit a crime. He said, you're no longer a trustworthy person. From today on, every time you pass the border, we'll stop you. Dude, what happened was simply a mistake. That guy invited me to smuggle cars, but I literally didn't accept it. I literally didn't accept it at any moment to do that. So finally he went back there, and now he opened the border. So I'm coming here. Seriously, I'm very happy that I'm coming up front here. But dude, you heard that, right? They're going to stop us every time we pass here. So I don't know if it's still worth it for you to hire me, because I'm not a good worker, and also they're always going to stop me. Maybe it's better for you to look for someone else. He said, despite all the problems, it's still better to work with you. Okay, that's fine. I'll keep working for you, but I'll let you know already that I'm not liking this. This is being the worst job for me. But he grabbed this money. Wait, there's a lot of money here. There's enough money here for me to even buy a new house. I'll finally be able to leave this simple house, and I'll have a house that might be a little better. Now I'm coming here to my friend's house, because I have to sleep here tonight. So he finally arrived. Dude, I want to sleep at your house, because today the construction of my house will start. Somehow, I managed to get enough money to pay for this. He said, are they really going to start building even at night? Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. So now I can come inside here. Okay, your house is amazing, but I want to sleep a little. I just want to know which room I'm going to stay in. He's looking back there, and apparently, I'm going to sleep here. Wait, but isn't this a bedroom? I'm coming here to look at this better, but it's just a normal living room. Okay, even so, I'm sleeping here, and this is actually very comfortable. And now he went downstairs here. Now it's another day, and my house has just been completely demolished. Okay, I got up. Last night was simply amazing, but there was a lot of construction noise. I think there was someone who didn't sleep much because of the construction noise. But you're eating pizza. Dude, you can't eat pizza in the morning. He got up, and you can see that he doesn't know the reason. Dude, this is really very bad. I can't believe that every day you have pizza for breakfast. This is really unhealthy, and it looks like he disagrees with that. Dude, this really is bad. He said, it's not bad. If it were bad, it would be illegal. Okay, maybe you're right, but now I'm leaving. I have more work to do, which will be very important. I hope he manages to build my house. You can see that he's been working for a long time, and this house is starting to get ready. I think that by tonight this house will be finished. Okay, I'm coming up front here, and I'm going to pass the border. I could simply pass through the other borders, but I prefer to pass here until I regain this guy's trust, because I want him to know that I'm not a criminal. I just follow what's in the law. And if the law says that I can do this, I'll keep doing this. So he opened the gate. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm coming up front here. I'm coming here to pick up a very different car. This time, I received a fully legalized call. It's not that criminal from before. So I'm stopping the car right here. And apparently, there's a Ferrari here in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what happened here. Dude, tell me what you did. He said, the car is intact. I just don't want to spend gas. Wait, are you saying that it's cheaper to tow the car than to pay for gas? And apparently, he agreed. Okay, this is one of the most different things I've ever heard, but now you can get in my car, because I'm going to tow this supercar. I'm taking it here very carefully. Dude, I can't get up here. I don't know what happened, but it's very difficult. I'm accelerating a lot, but I can't do it. Okay, I'll try something different. I'm coming here with speed. Okay, it's better that you do this, because I really don't feel like breaking your car. And now he finally managed to do it. He really is very good. Okay, I towed this car, and now you can come back here in my car, because we have to go back home. Look, but I have a request for you. Tell the soldier that you're a millionaire. He has to think that, from today on, I work with millionaires, so that he forgives everything I did. He can't think that I work with criminals. So he's looking here. He said, I'm rich. So he just opened the border. Look, thank you very much for everything. But this was very different. You said you were rich, and he simply let you come in here. This might mean something incredible. This is the new way to bypass the system and simply enter the city without them bothering me. But now I want to know where I should take your car. Okay, he gave me the coordinates, so I'm coming up front here. It looks like he lives in an incredible mansion. Dude, your house is one of the best of all. And it's incredible that you did this without being in crime, because all the rich people I know are criminals. So I brought this car right here, and now you can take this. He really has an incredible car and an incredible house, and he came here to give me this money. Look, thank you very much. Wait, but I received another call. Okay, I have to go. So I'm coming up front here, but before going to this call, I'm coming here to see how my house is turning out, because it's probably already finished. According to my calculations, it's already finished, and this house turned out incredible. Dude, thank you very much for everything. And now he arrived right here, and it looks like he's already going to leave. He helped me a lot. Now I'm coming here to see my house, and I live in an incredible mansion because of that guy who gave me that money. But I'm going back here to work. I can't forget the calls I received, but instead of coming up front here, I'm coming in this direction because it's much faster. I'll waste gas for nothing if I go to that previous place. But now I pass this border, and I'll stay waiting here, because for sure the soldier will come in my direction. And you can see that the soldier is already coming here. They have to check if everything here is normal. I did the right thing by waiting here. So he came up front here and stopped the car right here. It's very obvious that I'm not going to escape because I stayed waiting. Look, here are my documents. You just need to take this and check everything. I guarantee that everything here is normal. Now he understood that, and finally it looks like he's going to leave here. Now he's going back here to the city. I hope I won't be bothered anymore. I'm fighting to get out of the suspect list and finally become a normal person again. But I'm arriving up front here, and it looks like the call was exactly here. Wait, it looks like this time it's a truck. But I don't know if I can carry trucks on my tow truck. And it's that same guy from before. Dude, do you really think I'll be able to carry a truck? And it looks like he thinks so. He thinks I can. Dude, this is literally impossible. There's no way to put the truck on my tow truck. He said, at least try, because the cargo is very important. Okay, if I manage to do it, I'll charge more. So I'm coming here in my tow truck, and I wonder what's in this cargo. Apparently, it's so important that he wants me to carry a truck. Dude, I already said this isn't going to work. I'm not able to pick up this truck, so I simply can't take this forward. Look, I'm sorry, but he got closer. He said, so drive this truck to this address. So he gave me this paper, and apparently I should arrive at this part of the map. Dude, this will definitely be very easy, but the soldiers can't stop me, so make some distraction. So he understood that. I'm coming here to pick up this cargo. I wonder what's in this cargo. But now I connected it, and now I'm coming up front here with this truck that I have no idea what's in the cargo. But now this car is passing up front here, and apparently it's the guy who's going to distract the soldiers. Now he passed through the radars, and he's coming up front here. He wants to distract the soldiers, literally running away from them. While he's going there, a soldier arrived here, and this soldier is going after him. Okay, this is definitely a great distraction, because I'll be able to come up front here without problems. They're not even noticing what's happening. The soldier is already coming here, and now it's too late for them, because I'm coming up front here. Wait, but I'm remembering now, and the address is the same address as that guy. Literally, I'm arriving at this house, and now I'm going to enter with the truck like this, because that's probably how I'm supposed to enter. Okay, I'm taking it back here like this. It's very good that I'm a great driver. Okay, I'll leave the truck right in this part. I think here is already very good. This is the best place I can put this truck. So I'm parking, and again I ran into this guy, but he's armed. So he opened this cargo, and now he went inside there, and it looks like there are literally illegal things here. I had no idea that I was transporting this. This is simply bizarre. And now he arrived here with this money. I don't know if I want this money after what I saw. Dude, this now literally is a crime. What I was doing before isn't a crime in the city, because you can bring a car without documents on a tow truck. Now this here literally is a crime, so I don't want this money. And even so, he's coming to give me this. I already said that I don't want this. He said, so you want to work only with cars? Yes, that's what I want to do. I just want to work with cars. So he took this map, and it looks like right in this part of the map there's a car. Okay, I'll go there now to pick up this car, because this is my job, and I prefer to pick up cars rather than literally weapons. So now I'm coming up front here. Wait, but I'm passing here, and there are no radars. I didn't see any radar so far, so that means there's a part of the city that doesn't have radars, and you can pass with any car. Okay, it's very good to know this, but the car is at the abandoned house. Apparently, the car is right here, and I'm coming here to pick up this car, and it looks like there are no people waiting for me. This will make my service much easier, because I don't like talking to these criminals. But a person showed up here. He said, who are you? I'm the guy your boss hired to pick up this car, but I think I've seen you on the news. I don't know where I saw him, but I'm starting to think that this guy is one of the worst criminals of all, because if I remember him, it's because he did something terrible. So he brought the car right here. Now I'm loading this car, but now he got closer. He said, how did you forget the biggest criminal in Brookhaven? Wait, this guy is a serial killer. I have to get out of here now. So I'm escaping from here, and now I'm coming up front here, and the soldier also came here, and now he's stopping me. So, I found a criminal. You have to go after him now. He's right in that abandoned house. He's literally a serial killer, and now you can see that he got very scared. So now he went back to the military car, and literally he's coming here to arrest this guy. But apparently, he already ran away from here. I can see that he stayed here. Probably, he already escaped from here a long time ago. Seriously, everything I saw here was bizarre. Everything was normal here in the city until the day the military arrived here and they landed the helicopter, and right after that the soldier got out. At that time I didn't know it yet, but they were going to change the city forever. This soldier took this device to say something, and everyone ended up leaving their houses to hear what he had to say. He said, from now on you will live in specific colors, and if you disobey you will be punished. People like my friend ended up getting confused. Then the soldier ended up coming here. He said, you must have a red car, a red house, and a red avatar. And since then a few days have passed and we didn't obey what they asked, and so far nothing major has happened in the city. Now this friend of mine just arrived here. He said, I didn't change anything to red, and nothing happened. This is a sign that these soldiers don't have the power to force us to change the color of our house. My house will stay the way it is, and my car will also stay the way it is. But they placed these radars at all the exits of Brookhaven. On top of that, now there's this border. Why do you think there's this border right here? He's looking here, and apparently he doesn't know. But now he's going back home. But Bob's cousin is going to change the color of his truck. Dude, you can't obey what the soldiers are asking. Even Big is coming here running. He's going to stop Bob's cousin from doing this. Okay, I'm going to get my car because I want to get there and hear their conversation. I want to know what happens if you obey what the soldiers ask you to do. So I'm getting here now. He said, it's obvious that I must obey them, otherwise I won't be able to leave the city anymore. Wait, so that means we can't leave the city anymore? Man, it's not possible that we can't leave here anymore. That doesn't even make sense. But he's looking here, and unfortunately, he agreed. This can't be true. Even my friend is really scared. Man, let's do a test. I'm going to take my car and leave the border. That's the only way to know if what he's saying is true. So he came back here in my car, and we're going to leave because I'm sure this is a lie. There's no way something like this this can happen. Look, soldier, I just want to leave here because I want to go to the snowy mountain. Then he came closer and he took out a paper and he said, you are not red, so you are forbidden to leave the city. Look, this is a really funny joke, but I'm going to leave through this other border. But it looks like he left. Are you serious that you don't want to come here? He really doesn't want to come here. He's so scared that he went back to his house. I'm coming up here and nothing is happening here. Wait, but the soldier arrived here and he got out of his car holding this weapon. I don't understand why you're doing this. Now I put my hands up. I have a good explanation for coming here. I'm coming to the clothing store to change my avatar to red because I don't have red shirts. Seriously, I swear I'm telling the truth. Then he finally lowered that item. He said, I will let everyone go to the clothing store tomorrow. For now, go back home. Okay, that's fine. I'm going back home, but I will change everything to red exactly the way you asked. Now I'm coming back here to the border. I really can't leave here because every time I try to leave, the soldier ends up arriving and doesn't let me leave the city. I can't believe I can't leave anymore. All of this because these soldiers banned it. Now he just arrived here and finally opened this border. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm going to leave my car right here, and I really can't leave the city. There's no way to leave the city exactly because of these radars. It's simply impossible to get out of here. This doesn't even make sense. Why do these soldiers want us to stay trapped here? Now it's night. This friend of mine is going to change the color of his car. I don't understand why some people receive the color red and other people receive the color blue. But for now I'm happy because the only thing I lose is the right to leave the city. My house and my car are not destroyed, which is already a big improvement. But now I'm watching TV, and I want to see what this journalist is going to say today. He said, starting tomorrow, anyone who doesn't obey the rules will be left without electricity and water in their house. It's very bizarre everything this guy is saying. I really hope all of this is a lie, but now I'm just sleeping here. Now it's another day, and there are already people here in line waiting for this door to open, so they can finally go into the clothing store. Of course I'm going to have to go too, so now I'm going down here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to obey everything they ask, because I don't want to be without water, and I also don't want to be without electricity. Seriously, this is essential to me, so now I'm getting here in front. I'm going to have to stay here in line. I want to know what time this door opens. It looks like it's opening now. He just opened the border and everyone is coming down here. Okay, I'm going to go too. Wait, but where's my friend? He lives in this house, but he didn't come here. I'm coming here to get him. Big, you have to come here now. So he finally came here. I think he doesn't even know what's going on. We can officially go to the clothing store. So let's go change our avatar to red. That's the best thing we can do. He said, I think it's better if we turn into Santa Claus. I think that's a very good idea because that way we'll save time to do other important things like changing my house to red or even my car to red because otherwise I won't have electricity. And it looks like he agreed with me. Man, so let's go. Let's go with your car because it's already red, which is exactly the color they asked for. So he's coming here to the front and it's really bizarre what's happening to the city. He's parking right here. I don't know when my friend learned how to drive well. Somehow he parked really well. So now we're coming here to the clothing store. Wait, but there's a line here. Are we seriously going to have to wait in this line while Bob is changing his avatar? Man, he's taking way too long. I'm coming here to the window to talk to him. Dude, you need to finish this already. So he's looking here. He said, I'll take as long as I want. Okay, Bob is simply bizarre. Now a few hours have passed and I'm still here in line. This time we're waiting for Bob's cousin to finish his avatar. Man, I can't stand waiting in this line anymore. He's looking here. He said, we should go to the mall. Yes, you're right. Let's go. But let me drive the car this time. Man, I'm finally driving outside the neighborhood and now we're coming up here. I want to come back to this mountain someday, but for now we can't do that because we're being monitored and it looks like there are soldiers even at the mall. I can't believe this. Man, I hate these soldiers because everything they're doing to the city is just scary. And now we're both coming in here and my friend is going to go up these stairs and it looks like there's a clothing store right here. And there's also a guard here. I'm finally getting here too. I'm here in line, and the guard moved aside so my friend could go in. And now the guard came back to the door. I'll come back here. Now I'm going to talk to the soldier. I want to learn a little more about this city. Man, tell me why you're doing this. But he stood up, and it looks like he's not very happy. He said, don't talk to us about this. If you talk again, you will be punished. Seriously, my intention was not to make you angry, but I will never talk about this again, even though these rules are absurd. And now the soldier just left here. Really, he got very angry. Everything the soldier did simply makes no sense. I don't know how he wants me to believe that all of this makes sense. Seriously, nothing that's happening in this city makes sense. But now it looks like my friend is calling me because there's no one else inside anymore. So now I'm finally getting here. Man, let me come inside. Seriously, I need to change my avatar. It looks like he didn't let me go here. Wait, I'm looking at this, and there's someone in here. She's changing her avatar to red. Man, I can't stand waiting anymore. And you really became Santa Claus. I think this is the easiest red avatar to make. Man, is it okay if I copy you? I also want to become Santa Claus because that way I'll easily beat the challenge, and he doesn't want me to do that. Are you serious that you didn't let me make this avatar? This friend of mine is acting really weird. He doesn't want me to make the Christmas avatar, but I don't care because I really need to win the challenge. Now she's finally leaving and I'll be able to go inside. Okay, I'm coming here now, and now I'm changing my avatar to red. Okay, I'm like this now. I simply won the challenge. Even the store owner is looking at me. He said, that's a smart way to beat the challenge. Now I'm finally leaving here, and my friend is talking to that girl, but he realized that I have the same avatar as him, and now he got really scared. Man, it's just an avatar. There's no problem with me copying you. Even she got scared. She said, He's not really your friend. Man, like I said, it's just an avatar. There's no problem with me copying you, but he really got angry. He said, don't call me your friend anymore. You can't be serious, right? But now he just left here. I can't believe he's doing this. And he just left me here at the mall. How am I going to get back home? Seriously, there's no way to get back home, and it seems like a lot of people saw this. Seriously, was it you who caused all of this? Now another person is coming down here, and he's the first blue one we found. I'm coming here to check this out. You're just like Bob's cousin. Bob's cousin also got the color blue. He said, I'm loving the new system of the city. This way I can get things without working. You must be the only one who likes this. Now it's getting dark, and I'm waiting for my taxi to arrive here, and there's this guy training up there. I must be the only person who's worried about all the things that are happening in this city. I don't think it's fair that we have to change the colors of our houses, and also our cars, to the colors the soldiers want. I want to choose my own colors. Finally, my taxi arrived. Look, thank you so much for coming. I thought nobody was going to pick me up, but look, I want to go back home, which is in that weird neighborhood, and now he's coming here. Now he's taking me back to the city at an incredible speed. Seriously, you're really fast. Wait, but what is this over here on the side of the city? There's a guy asking for money, and I need you to stop the car. So he stopped the car right here. Look, thank you very much. I'm going to donate some money to this guy. He even came closer. I'm going to give you some money. Let me ask you something. Didn't the soldiers bother you because you're not following their rules? He said, they told me I'll be punished tomorrow, but I don't even know why I'm going to be punished. Man, you have to change your avatar now, because if you don't obey them, they can simply arrest you. After all, there's literally a maximum security prison here. Seriously, don't challenge them, because the soldiers will always win. But now you can take this money, and even he was very happy. But now I came back here in the taxi, and now we're going back to the city. Finally, the taxi brought me back to the city after my friend simply abandoned me. What he did was bizarre, but you can leave me here, and thank you very much for everything. But now I'm going back home. This guy helped me a lot, and it looks like he just left. But now it's another day, and I'm going to change the color of my car, and also the color of my house. I really have very little time to do this before the electricity in my house gets cut off. Wait, it looks like they already cut the power to my house. This is simply terrible. They did this because I didn't follow the rules they set in time, so I'd better obey now. I'm going to have to change the color of my house to red, so I'm heading out to change the color of the house. But what is this here? Seriously, there's something really strange here. It looks like there are two people trapped here, and they're the homeless and the taxi driver. Man, what are you two doing here? Seriously, you don't deserve to be stuck in here. He said, we received level 1 punishment because we didn't obey the rules. Man, this is much more bizarre than it seems. You don't deserve to be in there. I'm going to buy clothes for you. So tell me, what color did you receive? Apparently, this guy received the color blue, and this other guy received the color red. Okay, I'll buy these clothes, but then this soldier arrived here. Can I buy clothes for them? So they'll finally obey the rules. But unfortunately, he disagreed, and now he just left. It seems they're going to have to stay here for a long time as an example, because they didn't obey the soldiers at all. So now I'm coming here to change the color of my house. I didn't receive a punishment because I partially obeyed what the soldiers asked. I'm not in prison, but my house has no electricity. Okay, I'm coming here to change the color of this house. Okay, I'm changing the color of the house to red. This entire roof is turning red. Seriously, this job is really important. I'm changing everything to red. Wait, but this right here is the military base. I wonder what happens inside there, because they are very prepared for anything that happens in this city. The electricity in my house still hasn't come back. Maybe I just need to change the color of my car. So now I'm going to do that. This is one of the most important things I can do. Perfect. Now my car is completely red, and my house should already be back to normal. I don't know when everything will go back to normal. And now the electricity finally came back. But my friend just came back here. He said, sorry for fighting with you, but I need help. If you want, you can tell me what happened, and I'll help you. Because you're my friend. I know you're not a bad person, so tell me what happened. He said, they want me to change my color to green, and I have 24 hours to finish. Man, this can't be true, but it looks like it is, because his house is green. So, here's the thing, I have some clothes that I can get for you, so I'm going to get everything, and this will help you a lot. So I just got here. These clothes are completely green, so he came here to change his avatar, and now he left. We also have to change the color of his car so he doesn't get punished. Being stuck here must be horrible. So now we're both coming here, and now he's going to give me this item. We're going to have to change the color of his car. He's already changing the color of the car. Okay, I'll change it too. But from what I realized, you have 24 hours to do everything. Now that I've done everything they asked, I'll only get another challenge tomorrow. And that's much worse than I thought. Now a few hours have passed, and we both changed the color of his car. But we're thinking about all of this. Don't you want to leave this city someday? I can't live in a city where there are such absurd rules. Everyone here has to obey the ridiculous rules that these soldiers, who understand nothing, simply create for the city. I want to have my house the color I want. He said I would escape if I had a helicopter. Okay, that's really good to know, because maybe I have a way to get that helicopter. Well, now I'm leaving here. I don't know if it's a good idea to tell him this, but I live in a house where, in my backyard, there's literally a helicopter. If I manage to steal that helicopter, I'll finally be able to escape the city. But now I'm taking my car because I want to visit the snow mountain. Now I'm arriving here in front, and there's a car completely destroyed on the ground. That's the taxi driver's car. It's bizarre what they did to this vehicle. Now there's a guy passing by here, and it looks like he's also going to the mountain. I really want to see this snowy mountain because I love the snow. So now I'm leaving my car here, and I'm coming over here. Now I'm finally arriving at the mountain, and it looks like they're selling hot chocolate. That looks really really good. He even got some hot chocolate. He even turned red because it looks like it's really hot. Now he left the line, so I'm coming here too. And he also got hot chocolate. It looks like he received the color yellow. And now he's also coming here on the train. It looks like this guy received the color white, and you received the color brown. I'm the only one here who received the color red. He said, you should be happy. There was a guy who received the invisible color. Wait, but what would an invisible color be? I've never seen that before. Apparently, he doesn't know either. Okay, I'm going to leave here and go up the mountain. Now I'm coming up here because I want to go down the mountain using this vehicle. So I just got here, and it looks like there's a guy living on top of the mountain. Seriously, tell me what you're doing here, because it looks like you're not doing very well. But this guy came closer. He said he's a fugitive from the soldiers. He didn't follow the rules and received a level 3 punishment. Man, but what would a level 3 punishment be? I guess I won't find out anytime soon. The only person who got this punishment is here hiding. And now he came here to get this vehicle, and once again he's going to go down this mountain. Seriously, this looks really fun. You're really brave, but I think it's kind of bad that I know about your story, because if I know, more people in the city must know too, and someone will definitely report you. But I think that already happened, because the soldier is coming here. He's coming towards you. Man, this is your end. There's nothing you can do. He said, pretend we're friends and run away with me. I don't know if we have time to do that, but now I'm going down here. This is really cool, but now we have to get out of here. So I'm coming forward carefully, and we're going to get into my vehicle. This car is mine. Then he got in, and we're going back to the city. Wait, but there's a soldier coming here. He's coming in our direction. Okay, we have to leave now. So I'm going forward, but the helicopter is there. I can't go that way, but I also can't go back because there's a soldier coming. He's coming here, but now I dodged him and I'm escaping forward. Man, where are we going? I really don't know how I'm going to escape from them. Seriously, the soldier is already coming. I don't have any plan to get out of here, but I'm going to activate the car's turbo. And now, even if they try to arrest me, they won't be able to. And this helicopter is really fast. It's faster than I thought. I think it's going to be really easy to escape from here. Man, we need to find a way to leave this city together with my friend. Now I'm coming up here, but there's a border here. Okay, I'll have to go back. They literally built a border. Now I'm coming back here, but the helicopter landed and this soldier got out. Okay, we can't leave through this side, and we can't leave through the back either. And the soldier is getting closer. This really might be the end for us. Both soldiers are coming here. Okay, I'm going to escape now. They're shooting, and they literally destroyed my car. Okay, we have to get out of here because the car is completely broken. But now he's coming this way. He must have a plan. He wouldn't be coming up the mountain for no reason. But now he's getting really close. And here we have the windows. Wait, but before you go there, have you thought about stealing their helicopter? Because the helicopter is really close. It's right here, and they're coming toward us because they think we're in this vehicle. This is the perfect chance to steal the helicopter. So now we're going down here. I hope you know how to fly this thing. So he opened the door. Okay, I'm getting in too, and we're literally flying. They're checking if we're inside. Man, we're not in here. Now he's looking around, and we're already flying. Seriously, this is insane. We stole the helicopter. Wait, I just got up. Man, you can't escape. There are some people I want to rescue, and I need you to get them. He said, you have 30 seconds to call everyone to the helicopter. Okay, I'll do that. Now he's going down. We finally arrived here. I'm coming to get everyone, but I don't know where everyone is, but my friends are protesting. Okay, I'm coming here to get all of you. Everyone has to get on the helicopter now. Now they're finally coming here, but Bob's cousin still hasn't noticed. I'm going to have to go get Bob's cousin. You have to come here. We're all escaping. Everyone is getting inside now. So now he finally arrived. I'm going to press this button to close the door, and now we're going to escape. You can see the soldiers coming, but now it's too late because we escaped and we're going to another city. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just become a member of the channel and I'll add you on Roblox.